Hi guys, my name is MJ. Welcome to Ver2Toys channel. Okay, yep. In front of me, I have Lamborghini Sian, FKP3. In this video, I want to do a comparison between Mini GT, the one I have on my right, and the HHToys, HHToys. Okay, so before I get to it, right, I do have a couple of extras of these. They're available through Collectors Cube. Okay, they're on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram as well. They do have their own website. They do ship worldwide. Okay, so do look them up. Help me to hit the like button and hit the subscribe button so they don't miss on any of my other diecast videos. Cool. All right, and if you like this video, help me share as well. All right, thank you. Okay, so I've actually shared with you guys the red color version, right? I've already done that, and after that came the white version. Okay. Yep, in a premium box, very similar to the Tomica, the TLVN series, some of the box sets. Okay, really very similar. However, this box does look no, not it. Yeah, it looks the same, but it definitely feels a little bit more premium with it's a harder box. It's really a box, not a cardboard made box. You get what I mean? This one is more towards like a real box. Okay, I guess HH is trying to make a statement that they want to be a proper scale model maker as well. So it comes with this tab, okay, which is pretty much exactly the same. So that there is a little bit of detail in here about the car. Okay, the FKP3. So what I didn't tell you, right, and probably I didn't mention, is actually FKP stands for Ferdinand Pierre, which is actually a previous Volkswagen chairperson, which he actually passed away already. So this actually to pay homage to him. And number 37 is actually the year that he was born, 1937. Okay, then it does mention that Sián, so basically it's Bolognese dialect, right? It's actually lightning. Okay, it's a name captures the true character, foremost its speed. Basically, this is the fastest Lamborghini ever made. Okay, so in the inner box, that's how it looks like. Basically, this is actually a repeat of the previous video in red. Okay, so I've already done that. I won't go through it one by one, but I will do share a couple more things that I found out since that after that, Okay, so the packaging wise, everything is the same except that this one is in red and this one is in white. Okay, and of course we compare it to price wise, right? Actually, Mini GT will be 3 times lower than the HHToys versions. However, I need to point out, so while I was saying this is a new brand, right, in scale model. However, they are going through the proper direction, which is getting it licensed. They did actually show off quite a few Lamborghini castings in the Shanghai diecast show in when I think earlier in 2023, earlier this year. Okay, so they do have quite a lot on their lineup, and they actually have already released the SVJ. I have it somewhere hidden already. Yeah, so I will see if I can if you let me know. Okay, let me know if you want to see that one, because I know on pre-order there's another 2 white variant for the SVJ, and the green version they have already released, which is in black. They have two variants for the green, actually, in black rims and also in gold rims. All right, so I can't recall which one. I think I have the one in black rims. Okay. All right, so I already have it somewhere behind. So triple the price, hence a much more standard, simpler Mini GT box. Okay, quite straightforward. Number 5 to 9. I've already covered this model in a batch update. I have not covered it by itself, so I thought this would be a good chance to do it together with you guys. Cool. Okay, so I've already run through the red. So what I'll do is I think I'll put the link in the description below if you want to see the red. Okay, so I'll just leave it there. Cool. All right, so this guy here, I'll move the light a little bit more. So this guy here in white, this is actually, it looks really very nice. Okay, so only 63 of these will be made. Okay, that's why the number 63 at the back. Okay, and 19 roadsters will be made. 63 of these were actually all sold out, and yeah, I was saying, right, 19 Roadsters and 63 of this Sians, right? Then it makes up what, 1963, okay, which is the year Lamborghini was founded. Nice. So there's a lot of cues to this Sian design, right, which is actually goes back to the Countach. One is the indent in front here, okay, and then the V-shape cutout of the hood down here, okay, that's something from the Countach as well. And this huge intake here as well, this is actually from the Countach as well. Okay, so now red color, right, it was only okay for me, actually not bad, but it kind of for triple the price of the Mini GT, it kind of I'm only okay with it, even though it has the opening engine cover. Okay, it has the opening engine cover, and it has the tail, the raisable adjustable tail at the back, the wing at the back. Okay, but triple the price, I feel it was only okay. Paint wise, actually quite nice, but again, I felt it was only okay. But in this white right now, then okay, it makes a whole lot of difference, because for one thing, you can see much more details to the car, the shape, the separate pieces, the way this scale model is being built. Okay, it's really very nice, and it kind of makes sense why it's triple the price. However, it still have the same problem. It's not going to close fully. Okay, so I have the same problem with the red one as well. So yeah, it has the same issue on the white. I have to press it down and it still comes up a little bit. See, comes up like that. So annoying. Okay, so it does have that adjustable rear wing, okay, up and down. All right, I do quite like it down, and I do want to point out this thing. I do wonder if Mini GT pulled it off. You see this four indents here, right? Okay, what it is, right, it actually, that's part of the engine cover. What it is, right, it's actually a flap. So what makes it very interesting to me is, in a world of cars, you know, that has so much sensor, and basically it's a ventilation flap, sorry. So all these kind of flaps, they are usually active, they are called active aero, and it's activated by, you know, a lot of sensors, where the sensors will tell the computer some information, and then you activate or deactivate the flaps, kind of thing. But no, on this, right, this is actually a very, very simple mechanism where it has springs underneath. So if the engine bay area is very hot, okay, what it does, it will expand the spring, and what the expanded spring will do is it will open up the flap. Okay, it will open up the flap, and when it cools down, the spring will actually contract and the flap will close up. All right, how cool is that? Okay, how cool is that to have such a simple solution to such a futuristic looking car? And this is really very cool. So back on the Countach homage, right, will be the tail lights. Okay, look at that. Look at that tail lights. Damn. So I am quite impressed that HHToys managed to do this. It is actually really, really very nice. Okay. All right. So now the question is, right. Okay, hang on. Before I go to that question, I want to tell you guys about the interior as well. Can you see the interior? So on the red version, the interior was really very basic. Black interior with a hint of red trims here and there. Okay, however, with this white, now we see, you know, why I should pay more for this. Okay, we has that well, it's not cream, it's not brown. I'm gonna call it brown. It's a little bit more red, but it's not maroon. Okay, that color accent in the interior, that's really, really very nice. Okay, and then somehow on this white color, right, the Viper detail, okay, the detail on the Viper, that's actually much nicer. Yeah, under this white light, it seems to look better, right? Okay, so it definitely looks really very realistic. Pair of Vipers, windscreen wipers. Look at the front. So there's supposedly a lot of carbon fiber going on this car. That's what 2.3 million pounds. That's what I gather from the internet. Okay, all was sold out. Okay, pretty crazy. All right, and of course, I wanna open up the hood. I wanna open up the engine cover, show you guys the interior. Pretty simple, nothing too fancy, but I think it's good enough. Okay, I think it's good enough. Okay, a couple of details in there. The crossbar. Now, one thing that our crew in Cube actually pointed out, in the Aventador, right? Okay, of course, given that this is actually it has the base of the Aventador, so it appears on an Aventador and also on this Sián now, which is the engine cover, right? You see where the engine cover is and where the engine cover cap goes, right? It's actually slightly slanted to the left. Okay, so it is, yeah, even on the real car, okay, even on the real car, it is not symmetrical, it's not in the middle. Okay, it's actually slightly slanted to the left, which is also reflected here on this scale model, which is pretty cool. So some of the videos that I've seen, right, that they did not remove the engine cover. Okay, so you can see this is actually in the middle, right, and then you can see that engine the engine oil cap is slightly on the left. Okay, that's, I didn't know that until our friend Lam pointed it out. Interesting. Right, so that is HHToys, and then we go to Mini GT. So, well, now I'm gonna just do a comparison. It's not about, you know, which is better than the other, because it's completely different price. Okay, so it really goes by, you know, what brand do you collect, or are you a scale model collector? Okay, so I've actually covered this. I do quite like this color, the green gold color, which is basically the presentation version that was revealed at, I think, the Geneva Motor Show. I can't recall when was that, but this car was actually launched 2 years ago, about when 2020. Okay, so Mini GT has done it not bad at all, but you can see where it has to meet its budget constraint. Okay, to be able to meet the budget requirements, the retail requirements for Mini GT. So first thing, I think one of the most obvious one would be the rims. So yeah, I think Mini GT has I think the right word may be tried its best. Okay, it looks okay, but definitely you can see how HHToys has done it so much better. And I haven't mentioned there is disc brakes in there as well, so that is definitely hands down full marks to HHToys. Okay, and I have to, yeah, I can't give that much points to Mini GT, because this set of wheels, I don't know, it's almost close to button already, right? Probably because my understanding from 3D printing printers, right, 3D printers, probably they're still not able to print that fine yet for mass production like Mini GT. Okay, so that's the wheels. Okay, when we go to the front, definitely shape wise, HHToys does look more refined. Proportion wise, the Mini GT ones does look a little bit bigger, right? Okay, so however, Mini GT, I kind of doubt they are a true 64 scale model. Why? I would assume that they are shrinking down their design principle, right? One of their core principle would be to shrink it down to be within this blister pack, to be within this box, this packaging. So, you know, if they have to shrink it down like that, I doubt it's going to be true 64, because there is a size requirement to it. Okay, so I don't think it's true 64, but being able to achieve so many things in this scale, right, is definitely really very cool. Now check out the carbon fiber bits, the exposed carbon fiber bits. So Mini GT has made it much more obvious. Okay, all these parts are actually, yep, on the real car it's actually carbon fiber. Okay, they're all carbon fiber. On the HHToys it's just black. There's a little bit of something going on there, but I can't see much. Okay, can't see much. So there are some who will argue that, you know, The carbon fiber is actually a bit fake because it's really very big, but I would give an A for effort to make it to make it look different, to make it stand out a little bit rather than just leaving it black. Okay, so I do quite like that Mini GT has pulled this off. Okay, look at that. Okay, even at the back, it did manage to achieve that hole there as well on the fin. Okay, so that is really something we need to note that Mini GT really did something very nice here. Okay, and you can see the carbon fiber effect on the side here. That's actually very nice. The Italian flag, the tricolore. Okay, carbon fiber fin at the back. Okay, side view, the front view. Yep. So the indent, it has a little bit of detail here. The wiper, definitely HHToys is much nicer. Okay, and then if we look at the side again with the carbon fiber effect, I do quite like Mini GT has done it. HHToys, I don't mind. I don't really mind it. They just left it like that. I do see a little bit of texture in there, but yeah, I guess in 64 scale, there is definitely some limitation. But at the back, look at that. You can see definitely quite a big difference. Okay, the taillights, the HHToys has done it. Each individual taillights, they have done it. Compared to Mini GT, it does look like it's a single piece, but light, but detailed at the tip, while HHToys has done it almost individually. Okay, and then the diffuser, it's finer on the HHToys. Nice. And of course the extendable wing, that's HHToys as well. Nice, very nice. So is it worth 3 times the price of a Mini GT? Well, I think yes. Okay, what do you think? Okay, yeah. With this second piece, the red one was only okay, but with this second piece now, the white, yeah, I think I might just be collecting the rest of them. Oh my god. Right. Okay. So, yeah. Let me know what you think. Okay. Would you just go for the Mini GT good enough, or would you be starting to collect HHToys, new brand? Cool. All right. So that's it for this time around. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Remember, I do have a couple of extras of these. The red, I think I'm close to sold out, or at the time of this recording, I think there's only one left in red. All right, available through coldcube.com, on their TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. Help me to hit the like button, because that will help me out with my YouTube algorithms. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell so that you don't miss on any of my other diecast videos. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Take care. Bye.